So now we're off a short rain delay. We're going to get back to the field here. First thing we got to do is we got to get this planter folded out and ready to go. We'll see if we can do this here. It takes two hands. I'll try to run everything at the same time here. Get those wheels down and we spread it out. All the way out until it locks in the furthest position. Right there, that's all locked in. Switch ourselves to plant mode. And we're ready to go. Okay, now that we're all unfolded and out in the field and we've gotten started planting, we'll give you a view of what happens out here as we're rolling along. So we're nearing the end of this field where the end rows are, and we will turn around and head back the other way. The monitor is going to control the planter. As soon as it hits the end rows, you see the green line shut off to the black. There it's shut off, so now we'll raise the planter out of the ground. And we're going to make a turnaround here. As we get turned around, you can see these lines pop up on the monitor. Those are our guidance lines that the tractor's going to follow. We engage the auto steer. The tractor will steer it itself. Push this lever ahead and put the planter in the ground. And once it hits the end of the end rows, the planter turns on again. Then the tractor will follow that guidance line all the way across the field. We'll get back up to speed here. And again, this is planting corn into no-till bean stubble. So we've done no tillage on this field. The field's got a couple of waterways in it to prevent erosion. And you'll see as we get to these waterways, you'll watch the planter will shut itself off as we go through that waterway automatically. This planter is controlled via satellite, so the satellite's reading where my guidelines are, where my waterways are. I mapped those all out previously, years ago. Here we go. So we're going to watch that planter go through there. It'll shut row off by row off. And then we'll start turning them back on the left side as you go through. Back on. In years past, we would have to lift our planter or plant through the waterway, which wastes a lot of seed and chemicals or fertilizer. So our fertilizer also shuts off section by section and then turns back on section by section. So that's what the fertilizer is doing. So we control everything, again, via satellite, so those are very important to us. Cellular communication is very important. The system triangulates its location off of cellular signals, so it knows where we are, and then hones in on satellites. It's currently operating. If we go into the satellite and take a look, there's about 26 satellites we can see right now as we go. So this is after we're unfolded and we're out putting the seed in the ground. Okay, now that we've talked a little bit about how we do this, let's look at it happening. It's hard to hold this still, but what you see is the front one putting fertilizer in. It's kind of a little star wheel spinning there. That's cleaning the trash away so that we have a clean planting bed ahead of the gauge wheels. And then the seed is put put in back when I originally showed you where it comes out between the two. Give it a shot, you can see that one working. So, a little more about what that monitor is all doing. It is controlling the planter, so it's controlling how much seed is being put down. Each one of the blue lines represent one row. They're showing me that I'm planting at 100% optimum level. The colors you see, the green means it's planting perfect. The blue means there's an extra seed may have dropped in that spot. A yellow means I might have skipped one or just fell just shortly. A spacing could be wrong also. We control all of our seed right here. We can raise up and lower the amount of seed we're putting down. And then this thing is recording what hybrid is placed. So I can always look back to see what hybrid I used and what population I used and what fertilizer. I can control everything, and it's always down. As we're done, we will download that onto our computer. And just like the corn harvest maps that I showed you from last fall, we'll have planting maps. So the planting maps will be detailed as to everything that we put on the soil and when it was done. That way, if we have something happen this fall where the yield's not what it's supposed to be, we can look back and say, well, what happened? Did something not work on the planter, or was there something else that caused it? So that's a little more in depth as to what this thing can do. And as I said, we do run off a satellite, so all that stuff, satellite and cellular signal out here in rural America, is just as important as everywhere else. Okay, next, the last of the fertilizer for our 2020 season that's on the semi has to get moved into the pull cart. So we're going to hook up, and I'll show you how that's done once I get hooked up. Okay, so we hook the hose up to the cart. We open both valves. We got the hose hooked to the tank up here. We got that valve open. Got the pump started. Now we're going to speed it up. Get her filled up. See the fluid starting to move in the tank, starting to go in. That's how we fill it.